Welcome to Baseball City. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddock.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
All right, ready to get underway. And now Jackson Chourio. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and this one is off and running. Way out front for strike two. The 0-2. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Acuna now. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Nobody out, runner at first. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Late on that fastball.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And Acuna retired. And time now for the Phillies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's outside. Now 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Tristan Casas. There's a swing and a miss.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. He nails one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, to look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. And that's outside. And it's 3-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Anthony Solometo. What do we need to know here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Oh, 0-2 now. Tapped softly on the ground. Johnson sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Just pull off of it a little bit right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hit to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And Guerrero is set down. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Phillies 2 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Harry Ford. And the right-hander back to work. That one drifts inside. Pitch misses. 2-0.
2 balls.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Oh, that's it.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as they green light him.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Center field in position. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Termarr Johnson stands in for the Phillies. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. To third, House. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses off the outside edge. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one in the air. Moreno right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. But they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
As the lefty gets to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Solometo, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Slice to right, and foul ball. Two down. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, base hit, right field. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
That was a really nice at-bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Now at the plate, Luis Rengifo. Right through there for a strike. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chourio sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Line to left, and it stays fair, and that rolls into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right side, Johnson throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two outs. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Up the middle. Lawler tossed to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. On to the third inning. And now Jordan Lawler. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Bounced up the middle. Troy fires to first on the run. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Fastball for a strike. Chourio patrolling center field, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Good eye in that spot.
I got a ball, one strike.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Lifted in the air, out to left. The Rosarena moving under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Tommy Troy. Solomero back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Fought off foul. The wind to the pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And now the lefty sliced hard but foul. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground. Brett right here on the hitter's side. Nice job of laying off that pitch.
2-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now back. The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. We are tied at 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Guerrero, the lead runner out at second. Santander at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing. Did he go? No. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. One runs in. The relay Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just skate through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Now here is Kyle Isbell. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Lawler gets it to first. They limit the damage here, but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Edward Cabrera.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Evan Carter drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Ball 1, no
It's
strike.
a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left side. Arozarena has a beat on it. Nabs it.
Now designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Phillies down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, almost got him. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tristan McKenzie. Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out his first time.
Moreno.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Counts 1-0.
That misses, and that is ball one. McKenzie, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off.
And at first, Brady House next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Troy will hit next. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jackson Rutledge.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 79, Jackson Rutledge.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Harry Ford.
The catcher, Harry Ford.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Angelo Tejada getting ready to go. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out there to center, Isbell under it. He makes the grab.
Now down, third baseman, Aiden Miller.
Now the third baseman, Aiden Miller. First time up was a pop out. Rutledge throws over. Ford back on a dive. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Richard Myers. Now, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lou Dell appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Vladdy up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to center field. Chorio sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. A switch hitter batting right. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. You'll one. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Phillies 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Angelo Tejada. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And the pitch. There's a strike. Lawler in his 6th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Jackson Chourio. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And here it comes. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And another ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. And he beats the throw very close right there.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Lawler at second. Chourio at first with no outs. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
1-2 now on Acuna. Just misses with that one.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
The 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. First and second here, no outs. That one just misses. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Evan Carter on deck for the Phillies. And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, out towards left center. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Save!
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. On the ground to third. Throws to second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lou Dell. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Here's a rocket out to left. Carter puts it away, and there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So up next for Toronto, Kyle Isbell, 1 for 2. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Robinson, Santana up and throwing. Joyce also getting ready. One down, base is empty. That one down the line, and it kicks off the base, and that's a fair ball.
The catcher, number 14.
One gone, runner at first. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
The Blue Jays, the third baseman,
Brady House next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And now for the Jays, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Dodd.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 46, Dylan Dodd.
Pinch hitter coming on, Carson Williams.
Carson Williams.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chase McDermott appears to be getting loose. Buto getting cranked up as well. Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fouled off. He was late. Outside, and that is ball 4. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Bryce Eldridge. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in there at the knees. The pitch. Goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Pablo Campillo, runner on first with 1 down for him. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The pitch. And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Termarr Johnson stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty just off the inside edge. The Jays leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. That's to third. House fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1. They trail at 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robinson Santana. Now into the game, Corey Lee. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 37, Corey.
Also into the ball game, Alec Thomas. He takes over as the new first baseman. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Acuna makes a nice running catch.
Now
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Trevor Larnach, looking to start something with one gone. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Churio ranging back, and it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nelson Velasquez, looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
So now a pinch hitter, number 35. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one to first, Thomas. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Louis.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
There's a strike.
0-1.
And the righty deals.
Ball, that's inside.
And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Staying in the game on defense, Trevor Larnach. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. On the mound now, Alvin Albrecht.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So coming into the game now on defense, Spencer Horwitz. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Nick Allen. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, number 3. He takes over at right. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies.
The third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Dollard preparing to come on if needed. Buto also throwing. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Justin Crawford trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Outside. Ronald Acuna Jr. waits on deck. Two outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Isbell makes a nice grab at a full sprint. So remaining in the game defensively, Justin Crawford. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, and Joyce.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Samuel Basallo.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing center field, number 89, Samuel
The pitch.
Basallo.
That misses, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First offering, and it just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Lee whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Phillies 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Barriera. Now into the ball game on defense, Reese Hines. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Pinch hitter coming on, Braden Taylor.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
The lefty fires. That's a strike. 0-1. Barriera, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. That one the other way. House tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now back, left fielder, Evan Carter.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Brooks Baldwin. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it's off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Gerald Rossi, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. Thomas at third with 2 away. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 7-3. In there safely.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Corey Lee now at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That's in there. That's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And a good eye there. That clips the corner. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.